Prophet of Yahawah, Prophet of Yahawashi. All honor and praises to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham Hakadash. Double honor to the Apostle Elders of GMS that taught me the truth. And peace to fellow Akim that have their life daily, pushing this truth with sincerity. And to the few Akim that Aqua that listen and believe in Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. Shalom unto you. Hey, this video is on the reapers, on the angels of the Most High, on their dual nature, on them not only just being the messenger of the Most High, but also dual nature of not only as the destroying angels, as they're going to be at the end times, but also they're going to be saving the hopeful elect in the 1/3. And the word angel, matter of fact, let me get it right quick. This one, uh, um, Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed, and I ain't gonna go straight to the whole story of it, but this place right here was destroyed with fire and brimstone from Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. But before he destroyed it, he sent his angels down there. And angels only mean messenger. Matter of fact, let me grab it. Malak, messenger, representative, or a the manifestation of an angel. Matter of fact, Slovakia. The visible manifestation of an angel. So the angels came down from heaven, and they went to survey uh, uh, um, Sodom and Gomorrah, and there was some more cities over there that was destroyed along with it. And there came two angels uh, um, to Sodom at even. Let's take this out. There's only Strongs for this. Came two angels to Sodom at evening, and Lot sat at the gate of Sodom, and Lot, seeing them, he rose up to meet them, and he bowed himself with his face towards the ground. And he said, Behold, now my Lord, turn in that I pray you into your servant house, and tarry all night, and wash your feet, and ye should rise up early and go your way. And they said, Nay, but we will abide in the streets all night. And he passed among them gently, and they turned upon him and entered in his house, and he made them a feast, and he baked them leavened bread, and they did eat. And you know the whole story. This place got destroyed by fire and brimstone from heaven. So let's move on. And in the end time, when Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, when Yahawah Shem Yahawashi finally allowed Yahawashi and the angels to gather up the whole elect, hey, they're gonna be destroying and taking out, gathering up the whole elect and destroying while they're doing it at the same time. Just like in uh, um, War, Tom Cruise in the movie War of the Worlds. Hey, it's gonna be Yahawashi making war on them. Matter of fact, let's grab it right quick. This is Revelations 19 and 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not, for I am thy fellow servant and thy fellow brethren, and have the testimony of Yahawashi to worship Yahawah. And the testimony of Yahawashi is the spirit of prophecy. And hey, he's not a thing to be worshipped. Hey, he's a fellow servant of the Israelites, if you receive it or not. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon was called Faithful and True, and righteous he's a judge and make war. Because when Yahawashi returns, he's coming to make war and pass judgment. This is bullshit. This is. Salakia. I'm playing raindrops in the background to cancel out the noise in this house. And Yahawashi is coming to, in righteousness, those judge and make war. That's what Yahawashi is coming to do. He's not coming to save Esau and the other 17 nations from themselves. Hey, he's coming to destroy and bring salvation unto the children of Israel, the hopeful elect and the 1/3 of Israel, the remnant of Israel. And his eyes were as the flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. He had a name written that no man knew but he himself. And he was clothed with the vesture dipped in blood, and his name was called the Word of Yahawah. And here's the thing: these wacky-tacky Christians keep believing that, hey, when I can't wait till the Lord return. Well, hey, the scriptures say, "Woe unto you that waited for the day of the Lord." Because hey, if you're not an Israelite, you're not of the hopeful election, the 144,000 and the 1/3 of Israel. Hey, it's gonna be it's gonna be destruction for you. You know, and I got scriptures to back that up. I got 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter. That shows the full detail of Yahawashi's return when he comes back on the earth. And I also got Matthew 24th chapter. Another good scripture to read. Matthew 24 and where you at? Matthew 24, 27 on down. The return of Yahawashi. But hey, we're getting on the nature of angels, and Yahawashi was an angel. Matter of fact, yeah, Genesis, nope. GEN 23, and let me just. Here. No, it's Exodus 23. Slakia. I think it's Exodus 23 and 25. Oh, 20. This is Exodus 23 and 20. And behold, I send an angel before thee to keep thee in the way and to bring thee into the place which I have prepared. And this angel with the A is Yahawashi. That's Malak. But it's an angel with a capital A. So this angel is Yahawashi, you know. And this messenger, matter of fact, one sent a messenger. Hey, even us, while we out there in the highways and hedges preaching the truth, we are also angels in chains, you know. if you receive it. You know, hey, we are the angels in chains. We are the messengers of the Most High. You know, we tell what's going to happen before it happens in prophecy. And that's what they always say, GMS, GMS, always prophecy, prophecy, prophecy. But hey, we only waiting for a few more prophecies to be fulfilled. So with that said, uh, um, start off again. Exodus 23 and 20. Behold, I send an angel before thee to keep thee in the way and to bring thee into the place which I have prepared. Beware of him and obey his voice. Provoke him not, for he will not pardon your transgression, for my name is in him. And just like Yahawashi was a destroying angel in Exodus, hey, he's going to be a destroying angel likewise and when he returns, if you receive it. In fact, where you at? Revelation? Oh. Back to Revelation 19. And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name was called the Word of Yahawah. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. And these white horses are a metaphor for the chariots of the so-called UFOs or unexplained aerial phenomenon, whatever they want to call them. Hey, they are not little green men. Those are the vehicles that Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, and Yahawashi and his angels fly in. They ain't little green men, as they want you to believe. And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, and with that he shall smite the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness wrath of the Almighty. So, when Yahawashi returns, he's not coming to be a nice guy. You know, he's coming to bring the Most High's wrath, pursuant to Isaiah the 63rd chapter. Hey, 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 he's been waiting for this day, for the Most High to finally allow him to return to this place and destroy this place. Matter of fact, Revelation 1 and 7, all eyes shall wail because of him. Behold, he cometh in the clouds, metaphor for the chariot, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all the kindred of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, it be true. And Yahawashi coming to tear shit up. But his angels is going to gather up the hopeful elect in the 1/3. And matter of fact, to get that right quick, this is Matthew. Tares among the wheat. But I ain't gonna read the whole breakdown, the scripture on the tares and the wheat, because the wheat are the Israelites, and the tares are the wicked and the heathen nation. The wicked, the Edomites, and the heathen nations. But another parable he put forth unto them, saying, the kingdom is like unto a man which sowed the good seed in his field. And the man that sowed the good seed in his field, that's the one who you ignorantly call Yahawashi. But while the man slept, his enemies came and sowed tares among the wheat and went his way. But when the blade was sprung up, he brought forth up the fruit. Then also the tares, then appeared the tares also. So the servants of the household came and said unto him, Sir, didst thou sow good seed in thy field? From whence then have it tares? And he said unto them, an enemy have done this. And the servant said unto him, Will thou then that we go and gather them up? But he said, Nay, lest while ye gather up the tares, ye also uproot the wheat with them. Let them both grow together until the harvest. And in the time of the harvest, I will say to the reapers, gather ye together first the tares and bind them up in bundles and burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. And the reapers are the angels. Matter of fact, let's go back down. The tares explained, this is the breakdown of it. And Yahawashi sent the multitude away and went into the house. His disciples came to him, declare unto us the parable of the tares of the field. And he answered and said unto them, he that soweth the good seed is the Son of Man, Yahawashi, and the field is the world, and the good seed are the children, the kingdom, children of Israel, and the tares are the children of the wicked one, the Edomites. The enemies will be that sold them. The enemy that sold them is the devil, and the harvest is the end of the world, and the reapers are the angels. So therefore, the tares are gathered and burned in fire. So shall it be in the end of the world. And the Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather up out of his kingdom all things that offend and them that do iniquity, and cast them into a furnace of fire, and there shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth. Then shall the righteous shine forth as the sun in the kingdom of their Father, who are the ears, who have ears to hear, let him hear. And matter of fact, I can end it right now with this video. But I got more examples of angels destroying and tearing up shit. And man, there's a lot of good scriptures in here, man. But hey, we waiting for matter of fact, let's get this one. Assemble yourself, come ye all heathens, and gather yourself together round about. Hither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi. And the mighty ones in this one are the angels. They are the angels. The mighty ones are the angels, the reapers. And let the heathen be awakened and come to the valley of Jehoshaphat, the valley of the valley of Yahawashi. And for there I will sit and judge all the heathens round about. And that's going to be the end time. And you don't want to be not on the good side of Yahawashi on that day. You better hope your name is written in that book, you know. But hey, let's get it going. Keep it going. On this is Revelation 7:1, saying, "Blessed and glory and wisdom and thanksgiving and honor and power and the might be unto our power forever and ever. It be so." Matter of fact, let's go up a scripture or two. Revelation 7:9. And after this I beheld a great multitude which no man could number, of all the kingdoms and kindred and people and the tongues that stood before the throne and before the Lamb, and crowned with robes and received palms in their hands. These are the children of Israel. And also of the hopeful election, the 144,000 and the 1/3 of Israel, the remnant of the house of Israel. And cried with a loud voice, saying, Salvation unto our power, which sit upon the throne, and unto the Lamb. And you wacky-tacky Christians can't get this out of your stupid ass minds that, hey, the one that sits upon the throne is Yahawah. You know, the Most High, the Father. And the Lamb of the Most High is Yahawashi. And the angels stood round about the throne and about the elders and the four beasts and fell before the throne with their faces and worshiped Yahawah, saying, Blessed and glory and wisdom and thanksgiving and honor and power and might be unto our power, Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, forever and ever. Amen. And one of the elders answered me and said unto me, What are these which are arrayed in white robes? Whence came they? And I said unto him, Sir, thou knowest. John the Revelator said, Sir, thou knowest, and because he was talking to an angel. He said, You know, these are they which came out of the great tribulation. They had washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb. You know, the end is going to be it's going to be terrible unto the wicked, but it's going to be beautiful unto us Israelites, especially if our name is written in that book, you know, the book of life, and you of the hopeful elect, the 1/3 of Israel, or the 144,000. You know, matter of fact, let's drop that one. And it's exciting times that we're going to be living. And we're going to see angels actually fighting on our behalf. This is Daniel 1:12. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince withstandeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble such as never since there was a nation, even to that very same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in that book. Hey, what book is that? The book of life. If your name is written in that book of life, you are an Israelite, and you're going to be received unto the received into the kingdom. And you're going to be of the first fruit of the house of Israel. If your name is in that book, you know. But 2/3 of Israel going to die, but they're going to come back out of the loins of the hopeful elect in the 1/3. Got that one done. Let's see, 2 Thessalonians. Oh, that's another good one. Because when Yahawashi, matter of fact, seeing it's the righteous thing with Yahawah to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. Hey, what's recompense? Hey, payback. Tribulation to them that troubled you. Hey, all you nations have troubled us. We have no friends in the house of Israel. Psalms the 83rd chapter, verse 1. Hey, we don't have no friends. It's Israel against the whole wide world. And in the end, we get the victory. And you are trouble rest with us when the Lord Yahawashi shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels. And his mighty angels are coming to make war. He's coming to pass out judgment and make war with the nations. Hey, he's not coming in a great mood. Taking flaming fire and taking vengeance on them that know not Yahawah and obey not the gospel of our Lord, Yahawashi HaMashiach, who shall be punished with the everlasting destruction from the presence of the Lord and from the glory of his power, and then shall come to be in his saints, then shall come to be glorified in his saints, and to the admire of them all that believe, because of our testimony among you was believed in that day. And hey, he's coming up to gather the hopeful election and the 1/3. Get that through your thick head. He's not coming to save everybody from themselves. You know, the Most High is the God of the Israelites, not the God of the world. They the only people that He cares about. I don't need that no more. Don't need that no more. This is 2 Peter 3:10. But the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night, and in which the heavens shall pass away in a great noise, and the elements shall be melted away. And just talking about that thermonuclear destruction we keep telling you and warning you about, that's coming. And this destruction is coming real soon. We're only waiting for a few more prophecies to be fulfilled. And the elements shall be melted with fervent heat. Hey, you're an element. You're going to melt when this thermonuclear destruction hits your city. Hey, it's a Sarah Connor effect in Judgment Day. 2. Seeing that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ye ought to be in all holy conversation. And what manner of person are you ought to be? And you're supposed to be out here on the highways and hedges, especially you Israelite, and you believe and you learn this truth, and you're supposed to be out there on the four corners of the highways, on the four corners of this world, on the highways and the byways, preaching and teaching this truth. Hopefully filling up the hopeful elect of the 1/3, and hopefully that your name, that Yahawashi have mercy upon you, and your name is written in that book. Looking for the hasten unto the coming of the day of Yahawah, wherein as the heavens shall be on fire and shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt away with fervent heat. And nevertheless, according to His promise, we look for a new heaven and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. And this is what we're waiting for. We're waiting for that new heaven and new earth to be set up, where it's the kingdom of the Israelites, that everlasting kingdom. And we being joint heirs with Yahawashi, we also receive some of the things that He received. We don't see everything Yahawashi received, but we're going to see some of the things that He received because we being joint heirs with Him. Because, He's the King of all kings, and He's going to receive all things unto Himself when He take down all these nations and offer it up to the Father. You know? And a matter of fact, one more scripture. Therefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent that ye may be found in Him in peace, without spot and blemish. And you better hope that you have mercy upon you. The Most High and Yahawashi have mercy upon you, and your name is written in that book. And you may be found in Him in peace. You better hope that you are found in Him in peace, without spot or blameless during that day. You know, and account the long suffering of Yahawashi is salvation, and even as our beloved brother Paul also, according to the wisdom given unto him, have he written unto you. And Yahawah, you are the hopeful elect of the 1/3, and I am of the hopeful elect as well. And our names are written in that book. This kingdom is about to go away real soon. Let's take that. Don't need that no more. This is This is a good scripture about how he did the children of Egypt when he first destroyed them. Uh, uh, um, uh, uh, um, what he did to them. I highly recommend that you read it. This Revelation, 2 Samuel, Wisdom of Solomon, 7 and 14. Because these angels gonna get you with all kind of shit. But some of they sleep the same sleep at that night, which was indeed intolerable. And some came upon them out of the bottoms of the inevitable hell, and were partly vexed with monstrous aspirations, and partly fainted, and their hearts fell in them. Hey, the angels were scaring some of the people to death. And when the angel of death went through, when the Lord passed over the children of Israel, in Exodus 12th chapter, when he first delivered the children out of Egypt. And spiritually, this place America is called Nineveh, Egypt, Sodom and Gomorrah, Babylon the Great, and Idumea. Hey, this place right here is going to get destroyed. You know, Rome, because this place is just like set up everything up like it's Rome. Got garrisons or bases all over around the world like Rome had. You know, let's keep going. And so then, whosoever fell down was straitly kept and shut up in prisons without bars, for there was for no, no, that's it on that. You know, I highly recommend you read that. Matter of fact, let's go into considering the mighty ones down. This is Revelations 13:3. I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones in my anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. And the mighty ones in this scripture is also the angels. And the Most High sent them unto them, and well, yeah, come on. He sent evil angels unto them. This is some of the hell that the Most High did to the children of Israel. No, children of Egypt. This is, I'm going to just go right here at 78, Psalm 78 and 41. And they turned back and tempted Yahawah, and limit the Holy One of Israel. It's a sin to limit the Most High. He can do all things. And through him, everything can be accomplished. Because there's nothing impossible that he cannot do or make good on what he say he's going to do. And they remember not his hand, nor the day when he delivered them from the enemy, and how he had wrought his signs in Egypt and his wonders in the field of Zoan, and turned their rivers into blood, and their floods that they could not drink. And he sent diverse sorts of flies among them, which devoured them, and frogs, which destroyed them. And he also their increase unto the caterpillar, and their labor unto the locust. And he sent pestilence to devour up their fields and their crops. And they couldn't drink the blood because the blood was turned into blood. The water turned into blood, and they couldn't drink it. And if they did drink it, they would die. You know, I think they call it Esau try to call it the red algae right now. That's what they say they call it, but they don't know how it come to pass, and they don't have a plan on how to stop it from happening. Hey, you're not the Most High. Hey. These Edomites always trying to play doctor, always trying to play like they God, like they Yahawah, you know, Salakia, and destroyed their vines with hail, and their sycamore trees with frost, and he gave up their cattle also to the hail, and their flocks to hot thunderbolts. Hey, Bahasham Yahawashi was bringing hell upon them. And it was a dual nature because he brought hell upon them and delivered the children of Israel out of this place, out of Egypt. And he cast upon the fierceness of his anger and wrath and indignation and trouble by sending evil angels among them. And he made way to his anger and spared not their souls from death and gave their life over to the pestilence, diseases. These evil angels, the wicked angels, and the good angels, they all gonna get a hand on you. Y'all wicked taking Christians think that the angels on the angels on the good side and the bad side are fighting against each other. That's not the case. You know, matter of fact, Second Kings 22 and 18, I think it. Is it Second Kings? '21. Yeah, there you go. Second Corinthians, Second Chronicles. Slovakia. The angels are in unison. They are all under the Most High and do whatever the Most High say do. This is I don't know why I didn't have this scripture up, but this is also a good scripture showing that the Most High do good and evil. He's omnipotent. He has sway over all things. You know, the whole universe is all under his palm. You know, he got control of everything. You know, and I'm gonna start at Second Chronicles 18 and 18. Now start at Second Chronicle 18 and 17. And the king of Israel said unto Yahawashi, did I tell thee that he will not prophesy good unto me, but evil? And again he said, therefore hear the word of Yahawah, and that's all caps, that's the Most High, Yahawah, that's speaking. And it's capital L, lowercase o, lowercase r, and D. That's Yahawashi speaking. And I saw Yahawah sitting on his throne, and all the hosts of heaven on his right hand and on his left. Hey, the good angels on the right hand, the wicked angels on the left. Hey, the Most High is dual too. You know, he's duality. Hey, he's good and evil. You know, he's all powerful. And Yahweh said, who shall entice Ahab, the king of Israel, that he may go and fall at Ramoth Gilead? And one spake saying after this matter, and another saying after that matter. And there came forth a spirit that stood before Yahweh and said, I will entice him. And Yahweh said unto him, wherewith? How you going to entice him? And he said, I will go, and I will be a lion spirit in the mouth of all his prophets. And Yahweh said that thou shalt entice him, and thou shalt also prevail. Go out and do even so. Now, therefore, behold, Yahweh hath put a lion spirit in the mouth of all thy prophets, and Yahweh has spoken evil concerning thee. So, the Most High is good and evil. Hey, how can he be all powerful and omnipotent if he's not good and evil? You know? Yeah, that's the wacky tacky Christians that y'all believe in that he's gonna well, let's just keep going. No, I don't get that yet. I want to get when David numbered Israel. This is 2 Chronicles 21:1. And David stood up against Israel and provoked David to number Israel. Let's go over here to get more better information on it. It says Psalms 2 Samuel 21-25. Because David did something that was evil in the eyes of the Lord. Let's go right here. Because the Most High made this happen. And again, the anger of Yahweh was kindled against Israel, and he moved David against them to say, go and number Israel and Judah. And what was the end of this? For the king said to Joab, the king of his host, which was with him, go through the tribes of Israel from Dan to Beersheba, and number ye the people, that I may know the number of the people. And Joab said unto the king, now Yahweh thy power add the people, and know soever they be 100-fold, and the eyes of my power, the Lord King may see it. But why don't the Lord King delight in this thing? Withstanding the king, word prevailed against Joab, against the captains of the host, and Joab and the kings and the host went out from the presence of the king and numbered the children of Israel, and they passed over Jordan and pitched on the right hand, in the city that lieth in the midst of the river, and gad toward Jazer. Well, I'm going to just get down to the point where the Most High got them. You know, because it's an evil thing to try to number Israel, because Israel should be at the center of things, which no man can number. And so This what happened. After he numbered them, for time's sake. And David heart smote after that number of the people, and David said unto Yahawah, I have sinned greatly, that I have and that I have done. I beseech thee, O Yahawah, take away the iniquity of thy servant, for I have done foolishly. And for when David was up in the morning, the word of Yahawah came unto the prophet Gad, David's seer, saying, Go and say unto David, Thus saith Yahawah, offer thee three things. Choose thee one of them, that I may do it unto thee. So Gad came to David and told him, and said unto him, Shall 7 years of famine come unto thy people, unto thy land? Or wilt thou flee 3 months before thy enemies, whilst they pursue thee? Or that there shall be 3 days of pestilence in thy land? Now advise thee, and see that answer shall return unto him that sent me. And David said unto Gad, I am in great strait. Let us fall now into the hand of Yahawah, for his mercy is great. Let me no more fall into the hand. Let me no more fall into the hand of man. So Yahawah sent pestilence from upon Israel from the morning even to the time pointed, and so there died of the people Dan, even to Bathsheba, 70,000 men. And when the angel stretched forth out his hand upon Jerusalem to destroy it, Yahawah repented of him the evil, and said unto the angel that destroyed the people, that it is enough, and stay thy hand now, stay now thy hand. And the angel of Yahawah was in the thrashing place of Aragal, the Jebusite. And David spoke unto Yahawah when he saw the angel that smote the people, and said, Lo, I have sinned, I have done wickedly. But let these sheep what I have what but let these sheep what they have done. Let thy hand, I pray thee, be against me and against my father's house. And the number of the killings of the angels, where is that? Well, it says 70,000 in right here. 70,000 that the angel killed of Israel. Matter of fact, well, yeah, 70,000, and he killed some more. And right here, the angels, when angel of Yahawah Yahawashi destroyed the Samaritans, and it came forth to pass that at night that the angel of Yahawah went out and smote the camp of the Syrians of 185,000. And that when they arose early in the morning, behold, they were all dead corpses. And the angel of the Lord smote all them people in the half of Israel, and it's going to happen again. You know, hey, these destroying angels are going to come, and they're going to come along right along with Yahawashi. Matter of fact, Matthew 24 and 27, the return of Yahawashi, the second coming. It say the glorious return. This is the day we waiting for. Because we know this is going to be the end of our enemies ever being over us. And us being set up as the new rulers of the world. It's going to be our heaven and your hell when this day happens. You know? And this is Matthew 24 and 27. For lightning come out of the east, shining even unto the west. So also shall the coming of the Son of Man be. That's how fast the chariots are going to be moving with them angels in it. They're going to be moving faster than lightning. Whatsoever the carcass is, the eagles will be gathered, and the eagles are the angels, the reapers. The carcass is the Israelites. Immediately after the tribulation of those days, the sun shall be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And this during the thermonuclear destruction of this world. This place right here, Babylon the Great, Nineveh, Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt by house of bondage is going to be destroyed from off the face of the earth with some thermonuclear warheads. 200 million warheads that's going to strike this place through. Then shall appear a sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man in the clouds of heaven, chariots. The clouds of heaven is the chariots, having power and great glory, and they're gonna blot out the sky. Like in what's that movie? Independence Day. But there's gonna be way more than what they said in that Independence movie. Hey, Yahawah got a lot of them chariots. Let's just say there's more of them with us than with them. Matter of fact, I'm gonna grab that. This is 1 Kings 6:15. And when the servant of the man of Yahawah have risen up and gone forth, and behold, a host compasses the city, both with horses and chariots. And his servant said unto him, At last, my master, what shall we do? And he answered, Fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them. And Elisha prayed and said, Yahawah, I pray thee, open up his eyes that he may see. And Yahawah opened his eyes, and the young man saw, and behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha. And when they came down to him, Elisha prayed unto Yahawah and said, Smite this people, I pray thee, with blindness. And he smote them with blindness according to the word of Elisha. And likewise, when Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi finally Yahawashi to return, Yahawashi is going to smote them, but he's not going to smote them lightly. He's going to smote them. He's going to destroy them. Back to Matthew 24 and Matthew 24 and 30. Then shall appear a sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn. Or why they mourning? If it was supposed to be such a great event, a glorious event, why are the tribes of the earth mourning? Because it's not a glorious event for them. It's a glorious event for us, the Israelites. When they see that Yahawashi is not a so-called white man. The angels are not so-called white men. They look like me, so-called Negro, Afro-American. whatever else you want to call it. I call myself an Israelite trapped in America. And he shall send, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds, the chariots of heaven, with power and great glory. And these chariots gonna be tearing shit up. Pursuant to, matter of fact, McGinnis. Uh, uh, um, and he shall send his angels with a great sound of trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. The angels come to destroy and gather up the hopeful elect. You know, matter of fact, second coming Yahawashi, second Ezra 13 chapter is a good scripture on second coming, the return of Yahawashi. Came a pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea that moved all the ways thereof. And this vision that the Most High shown unto the prophet Ezra scared the shit out of him. You know, he was afraid when he woke up from it. And I beheld, and lo, a man waxed strong with the thousands of heavens. And this man that waxed strong with 1,000 heavens is the one you call Jesus, his name Yahawashi. And his countenance, when he turned his countenance to look, all things trembled that were seen under him. And whensoever his voice went out of his mouth, they all burned that heard his voice, and like at the earth felleth when it filleth the fire. Hey, this place is going to be burnt up with the thermal destruction, and Yahawashi and the angels going to put the fire on blow. Hey, and they're going to gather the hopeful elect. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, they all burned that heard his voice, like the earth that filleth the fire. A thermonuclear fire is going to be a motherfucker, man. And not only that, the fire, I remember Elder Ramla saying a fire and brimstone might come down as well. Because this place right here, America, is exceedingly polluted, exceedingly wicked, and there's no cleansing for this land. This land will never, ever be inhibited by men again, said to the scriptures. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered a multitude of men out of the number of the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea and earth. This is World War III. It's talking about the number of men, and it's talking about. I'm gonna keep reading, but because all everybody that leaves from here going overseas, they ain't coming back. Hey, they're gonna be destroyed over there. You know, they are not returning back. If they go over there and fight in the next war, hey, that's gonna be it. They ain't coming back. You know, it's a wrap for them. But I beheld, and lo, he grazed himself a great mountain and flew upon it. And this great mountain is a chariot. It's a father's ship, a giant chariot. But I would have seen the region or place the hill was graven, and I could not. Hey, that's how big it was. Hey, he couldn't see from the beginning of the chariot to the horizon. He couldn't see the end of that chariot because the chariot took up the whole horizon that he was looking at. That's how huge, massive it was. But I would have seen the regional place, I could not. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together. And after this, and lo, all they which gathered together to do him was sore afraid yet thirst to fight. And the Most High, even though they're going to be scared to death, and the Most High is going to put a spirit in them to still want to fight Yahawashi. Because, the Most High he loves action. He loves fighting. He's a man of war. According to the scriptures, hey, he loves it. You know, and lo, I saw the violence of the multitude that came, and he neither lifted up his hand nor held sword or any instrument of war, but I only saw that he sent out of his mouth as there had been a blast of fire, out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. And that's that concentrated heat from the laser beams. Matter of fact, Habakkuk the third chapter. Hey, let's get that too. Hey, this is also about the second coming of Yahawashi. Matter of fact, let's get it now. And Habakkuk was scared. And they know it. And they know it. A deliverance of a Yahweh's deliverance of his people. They know it. But they don't teach you this because he's not coming to save everybody. Not everybody his people. Uh, let's have a good, straight to the point. Uh, uh, um, Habakkuk 2 and 3. I heard thy speech and I was afraid, O Yahawah. Revive thy work in the midst of the year. In the midst of years, make known in wrath, remember mercy. And hey, when Most High do this great work, hey, hey, he's going to destroy our enemies. For hey, we're going to see the downfall of our enemies during this time. And Yahawah came from Teman, the Holy One from Mount Paran. Shalah, his glory covered the heavens, and the earth was full of his praise. Hey, the chariots was all over the place. Let's go back to Second Ezra because we're gonna go back over there, flip back and forth. Uh, uh, um, and 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 I saw that he had set out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and a tempest, and they were all mixed together. The blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden innumerable multitude was nothing received, but only dust and smell of smoke. And when I saw this, I was afraid. And hey, Yahawashi is coming to tear up this place. Hey, the danger of vengeance is in his heart. And let's go back to Habakkuk. In his brightness was as the light, and he had horns coming out of his hand, and there was the hiding of his power. Hey, that's that concentrated laser beam coming out, out of them ships, like War of the World. Hey, them beams hit you, and you just dust and smoke. It automatically disintegrates you. And before him went the pestilence, and the burning coals went forth at his feet. And he stood and measured the earth, and behold, and he beheld, and drove asunder the nations, and the everlasting mountains were scattered, and the perpetual hills did bow, and his ways are everlasting. Hey, this is Yahawashi's grand reappearance, his second coming. He's not coming to be like a man. He's coming to fight you as the angel of wrath, the avenging angel, as he is supposed to be. Back over here to 2 Ezra 13 and 12. And after this, I saw the man come down from the mountain, and he called upon him another peaceful multitude, the whole full elect and the one third, the 144,000, and they are going to be gathered. And there came much people unto him. Some were glad, and some were sorry, and some of them were bound. Hey, this is going to be the first day of captivity when he returns. Because y'all going in the chains. Y'all going to get this work, whether you like it or not. And so others, some brought them that were offered, and then I was sick through the great fear, and I awakened and said, "Hey, he was scared, just like Habakkuk was scared in the 3rd chapter." But hey, these angels ain't coming to play nice guy, and Yahawashi is not coming to play nice guy. And hey, this is going to be the end of your kingdom and the beginning of the next kingdom of Yahawashi. And hey, somebody got to build up the kingdom. We're not going to be doing it. It's going to be our resting place. You know, hey, 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6. You know, it's going to be y'all time to work. Matter of fact, continual employment. That's what you're going to have. Because hey, the first job after we start cleaning up this earth, hey, we got to get them bodies buried. We ain't going to be touching them. Y'all going to touch them. It's going to be continual employment. And it shall come to pass in that day that I will give unto God a place where there graves in Israel, the valleys and pastures of the east sea, and shall the top of the noses of the passages shall stop the nose of the passages, because that rotten flesh is going to stink up the place. And they shall bury God in all his multitude, and they shall call it the valley of Hamon-Gog. And 7 months they shall the house of Israel be barren of them, and they may cleanse the land. And yea, all the people of the land shall bury them, and it shall be to them a renowned day, that I may be glorified, say Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. And they shall sever out men of continual employment. And how we going to sever out men of continual employment? We're going to beat your ass into working. Because that first day, that great day, Yahawah that of the hopeful, and I'm there to see these things. This is going to be the great day of our deliverance out of this place. Because it's going to be a multitude of dead bodies. Somebody got to bury them. Your job is going to be to bury them. And they shall sever out men of continual employment, pass it through the land, and bury the passages of those that remain upon the face of the earth, to cleanse it, and after the end of 7 months they shall search. And matter of fact, keep going. And the passages that pass through the land, when they see of a man's bone, then shall he set aside by it until the buriers have buried it in the valley of Hamon-Gog. Also, the name of the city shall be Hamaniah. Thus shall they cleanse the land. Hey, this is the end of this video. I pray this video is edifying to the hopeful. Hey, this place right here is going to be destroyed, whether you like it or not. And Yahawashi is going to do it. Shalom with the angels.